Now, scientists have found the strongest evidence yet that a planet 124 light years away could be home to life.
I don't think we can stress enough on the point that the universe is really weird. For as long as any of us have been alive, we've been told one story about our origins. But what if that story is wrong? What if our most powerful eye on the sky was built to confirm that story, but instead it sent back a message so strange that it has scientists questioning if we're looking at the ghost of another universe? The James Webb Space Telescope has returned an image so perplexing that it's ignited a firestorm online. Whispers of a reality before our own, a universe that existed and maybe even died before our Big Bang, have captured everyone's imagination. These theories have gotten so wild they've twisted old warnings from a Nobel Prize-winning physicist to fit this spectacular narrative. But the truth is not what you think. The truth of what JWST actually discovered is far more bizarre. It isn't a story about another universe, it's a story about our own. And it's a story that is beginning to unravel, challenging the very foundation of our cosmic history and forcing us to confront a universe that is stranger, more efficient, and more mysterious than we ever dared to imagine. The narrative that is spread like wildfire is as captivating as it is simple. The James Webb Space Telescope has found evidence of another universe. Sensational headlines declare that a Nobel winner has issued a dire warning, suggesting Webb's discoveries point to an alternate reality. These stories tap into one of our deepest questions. Are we alone? Not just in space, but in reality itself. The idea is electrifying. It suggests the Big Bang wasn't a beginning, but just one event in an endless cycle. The authority of a Nobel laureate is thrown in to make it seem like science is on the verge of a reality-shattering announcement. But this narrative, for all its epic scope, is a distortion. There is no peer-reviewed evidence that JWST has detected another universe. No Nobel winner has warned of such a thing. The truth, however, is not a simple debunking. The reality is that these sensational stories are a shadow of a much deeper mystery Webb is uncovering right now. The clues don't point to another universe, they point to a fundamental flaw in the story of our own. Okay, so to get why these new discoveries are so earth-shattering, you first have to understand the story they're messing with. For decades, our understanding of cosmic history has been guided by one incredibly successful idea, the Lambda Cold Dark Matter Model, or LCDM. Think of it as the official prize-winning history book of the universe. It begins 13.8 billion years ago with the Big Bang. From a single point, everything expanded. For the first 380,000 years, the universe was a hot, soupy mess, an opaque fog of plasma. Then atoms formed, light broke free, and we got the cosmic microwave background, or CMB, the oldest light in the universe. The groundbreaking work on the CMB by scientists including Nobel laureate George Smoot turned cosmology into a precision science, revealing the tiny seeds of all future galaxies. According to Lambda Cold Dark Matter, galaxies should form slowly. The idea is that this was a bottom-up process, like building a giant Lego castle. You can't start with the whole castle, you need individual bricks, the baby galaxies. Gravity, helped by an invisible substance called cold dark matter, is patient. It began pulling these pieces together. Only after hundreds of millions, even billions of years of smashing these sections together do you get the huge, majestic castles we see today. This takes time, a lot of time. Our models were clear. You can't get a big, mature-looking galaxy for at least 1 billion years. And this is exactly what the $10 billion James Webb Space Telescope was built to prove. It's a time machine designed to see the universe's first Lego bricks and confirm our construction manual was correct. But then, Webb opened its golden eye, and almost immediately that neat, elegant story started to look shaky. When the first deep field images were released, the scientific community was stunned. Instead of finding the faint, chaotic infant galaxies that LCDM predicted, Webb was seeing things that just shouldn't be there. Objects that were too bright, too massive and too well-structured for their age. The cosmic nursery was apparently filled with fully grown adults. The first rule to break was the timeline of black holes. In the standard model, the supermassive black holes at the heart of galaxies should grow up with them over billions of years, but Webb found something that seems impossible. It looked at a tiny, distant galaxy, a little red dot named Canucks LRD 8, and saw it as it was just 570 million years after the Big Bang. And at its heart, its instruments detected a supermassive black hole that was already monstrously oversized. This is a universe-breaking discovery. For a black hole to get this big, this fast, is simply not possible under the old rules. The galaxy around it is still young, and yet its black hole is gigantic, as if the black hole came first and the galaxy is now trying to catch up. It's like finding a fully built skyscraper just a week after the groundbreaking ceremony. It just shouldn't be possible. The mystery only deepened. It's a pattern. As astronomers pointed Webb at other regions of the early universe, more cosmic oddballs appeared. This time, it wasn't just what was inside the galaxies, but their shape. According to the cold dark matter model, galaxies should form in roughly spherical or disk-like halos.
Instead, JWST revealed that many of the earliest galaxies, less than 1 billion years after the Big Bang, are strikingly elongated, like long, glowing rivers of stars. State-of-the-art simulations based on cold dark matter have struggled to reproduce these shapes. This has led some scientists to question our understanding of the universe's most mysterious substance. The data seems to fit better with simulations that use warm or wave dark matter. Unlike the slow, clumpy cold dark matter, these particles would create smoother filaments, naturally giving rise to the shapes Webb is seeing. This is a profound revelation. Dark matter is the gravitational skeleton of the cosmos. Changing its identity would rewrite the rules of how everything came to be. We thought we knew the architect of the universe, but Webb's data suggests we might have been following the wrong blueprint. So, the evidence was piling up. Black holes were too big, and galaxies were the wrong shape. The early universe was clearly far more efficient at building things than anyone predicted. But how? A potential answer, and maybe the most bizarre discovery of all, came from a galaxy called GS3073. For 2 decades, astronomers had a theoretical solution to the oversized black hole problem: monster stars. Not just big stars, these were true leviathans, thousands of times the mass of our sun. They would have burned brilliantly but briefly, then collapsed directly into massive black holes, the perfect seeds for the giants Webb was finding. Until recently, these were pure theory. Then, Webb analyzed the light from GS3073. It found an extreme and unusual chemical signature that couldn't be explained by any known type of star. However, the signature perfectly matched what models predicted would be left behind by the death of a monster star. For the first time, scientists had found the chemical fingerprint of these cosmic giants. This is the missing link. The existence of monster stars provides a pathway for creating massive black hole seeds in the early universe, explaining the chicken and egg problem of which came first, the galaxy or its black hole. The answer might be a monster came first. We are living in a moment where the story of the universe is being rewritten in real time. These discoveries are paradigm shifts that challenge our most fundamental assumptions. If your mind is as blown as ours, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let us know in the comments, what do you think is the most mind-bending discovery from JWST so far? This brings us back to the Nobel winner and the twisted warnings. The clickbait was wrong. No Nobel laureate is warning about another universe, but there is a real warning, one that is far more significant. The work of physicists like George Smoot gave us our standard model of the Big Bang, a framework we thought was solid. The real warning embedded in the data from Webb is that this standard model is incomplete. It's failing to explain the universe at its earliest moments. When scientists like Adam Rees, another Nobel laureate, express concern, It's not about alternate realities. It's about the very real crisis emerging in cosmology as Webb's data continues to contradict predictions. With measurement errors negated, Rees said, what remains is the real and exciting possibility that we have misunderstood the universe. The warning isn't that Webb found another universe. The warning is that our own universe is behaving in a way our physics cannot explain. The comfortable framework is starting to crack. Mature-looking galaxies are showing up way too early. Massive galaxies are 10 times more numerous than expected. The story of slow, gradual assembly is being replaced by one of shockingly rapid construction. So, the James Webb Space Telescope did not find another universe. It found something infinitely more profound, a series of deep and unsettling paradoxes in our own universe. It's like a detective finding that all the primary evidence in a cold case was misinterpreted. The clues are all pointing to a new chapter. The early universe was not the slow, simple place we imagined. It was a realm of monsters, gargantuan stars that lived fast, died young, and seeded the cosmos with giant black holes. It was a place structured by a mysterious form of dark matter that we are only just beginning to comprehend. The viral stories about another universe were a pale imitation of this truth. The reality is a deeper, more thrilling mystery. We are not looking at the ghost of a universe that was, we are staring at the unwritten first pages of our own. The James Webb Space Telescope has just thrown the book wide open, and we are only now beginning to read the first, baffling and exhilarating sentences. The old map of the cosmos is being ripped to shreds. The universe isn't broken, our understanding of it is, and the journey to fix it has only just begun.